I want to introduce myself. I'm David Powdrell. I am the president of the Carpinteria Rotary Club, the Noontime Club, for those who are familiar with it. Welcome. But before we get started, I want to mention that there are cookies over here, and these cookies are rivaling the Girl Scout cookies. I think they're better than the Thin Mints, just between you and me. So today is a special day for our Rotary Club. It's also for Girls Inc. and for the community at large, as we celebrate the installation of this beautiful peace pole. It's our club's first pole, and it's pretty exciting to have it here now. It's following the lead of the Morning Rotary Club, who put theirs up at the middle school last year. And I have a little secret for you. There are more peace poles coming to Carpinteria. You heard it first here. Two real quick reflections. First, peace matters. Right here at home. Just a few months ago, some of you may know, there was an ICE raid just 2 blocks from here. Armed vehicles, masked agents, heavy weapons. I happened to be leaving a meeting here that morning and drove right into that rascal. It was pretty shocking for our entire community. And I'm not worried about your politics, but peace matters and peace is fragile. And that's why this moment, this message of peace is so timely. The second message I want to talk about is collaboration. Our mayor recently celebrated the collaboration of nonprofits working together in a proclamation to the city. Ironically, Rotary's theme this year is Unite for Good. A combination of all those things that brings us to this peace pole today. Rotary and Girls Inc. are uniting for something much bigger than just ourselves. So I have some people to thank, some really important people to thank. Dr. Roland Rotz is a huge part of how and why this is happening today. I also want to acknowledge Jamie Collins and Asia Forner. The 3 of them made this happen. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. So now it's my pleasure to invite Roland and Asia to come and join me as we recognize a few of our special guests in attendance. Asia, let's share this one. You take that, and then we'll pass it around.
All right. So representing the Rotary Club of Carpinteria, we have Roland Rotz, Greg Carty, and Bob Birkenmeyer. Raise your hand, give us a little
Plus a lot of others. We got a few others in town.
But somebody did some digging.
Yeah.
Representing Girls Inc., Asia Fortner and Jamie Collins. Again, this would not have happened without their support. So thank you.
And of course, representing our city, our mayor, Natalia Alakan, over here. Thank you, and perhaps other council members.
Asia.
The City of Carpinteria staff, Michael Ramirez.
And city council members too.
Also, I want to recognize the one who got me started in all of this. This is Mr. Art Fisher over here. He's Morning Club's Peace Builder Kit, and made a big difference in getting us started. Thank you.
And I want to acknowledge Steve Gertis from the Morning Club. He's president of the Morning Rotary Club. That can't take.
Thank you.
Well,
better to get.
Yeah.
Yep. And we are reminded that we all stand on sacred ground of Chumash people. We have a number of remarkable heroes from Chumash here today. They include elders like Eleanor Fishburne, and some from her band, perhaps, and also in attendance, maybe Mia Lopez, and it's another band of the Rotary. So thank you all for being.
Representing the District Peace Builder Committee from the Santa Barbara Sunrise Club, Chair Gary Jensen.
Where's Gary?
Yeah, right in front. Can't miss that. Where are you?
And of course, the members of the Girls Carpinteria Doing City, thank you for being here. There's a lot of, and the girls are here, and we got the president of the board here. safety breed. So we got to VIPs.
Very, very special. And then we can't go without really thanking Mr. Wade Nomura. He is our representative to world peace through our International Rotary Club. And he'll be taking a few moments. And then it's certainly everybody that is a part of this. We love that you are a part of our picture, and we hope it makes it into the coastal view. All right.
Good. So let's introduce Eleanor. Come up and give me a talk.
I want to start out just passing around a little bag here with some medicine in it, some sage and tobacco, and just to make an offering at the end of this and thank the ancestors and Creator for all the good that He is doing in our lives and in this world today. Right. This is Way. That's how we call it, Way, and it's a coastal sagebrush, Artemisia.
California.
For California and coastal sagebrush, yes. So I'm here probably around a bunch of ethnobotanists, however.
Sorry.
That's okay, I appreciate it. Now I don't know if this is post-mission or pre-mission. We used this medicine with our sacred water, and this is how we cleanse. However, I did bring some white sage. However, I'm not going to burn it because it's the environment. Yeah. Haku, Santana, Eleanor Fishburne. Greetings. My name is Eleanor Fishburne, and I am the tribal chair of the Barbarennial Band of Chumash Indians. It is my honor and a pleasure to be here to celebrate this peace pole. I am just, it just couldn't have came at a better time. And, peace begins in each and every one of us. And when I'm not feeling peaceful, I need to check in with me because unfortunately it projects out. So I think a majority, or I think that it's good and wise for us to go ahead and walk in peace, and therefore each of us can go ahead and be peace and be of peace. And I'm saying that out loud because I want to be held accountable. And my ancestors have traveled these lands for millennial, at least 15,000 years, and I'm very honored to not have to have moved from this area. So, girl power. Yay, girl power, man. That is, I never realized what it was like to have a pack, a group, a team, mentors of women until I've actually started my educational journey. And I'm an older, non-traditional student. So there's something about building those bonds. I was a Girl Scout. I also did girls. I still have those girls that I participated with in those circles. I still friends with them today. We went to school together. We still see each other on our reunions, and this is a place where we build everlasting relationships. And in a community, I think that is very important. You mentioned all the community here. That's, it takes a village. That's what came to my mind when I was standing there. It takes a village. And these girls are very, very fortunate to have this village to recognize and honor them by putting this peace pole, on the property where they can go by, and when we're feeling, just like it was mentioned, when we're feeling that turmoil, when we're feeling that uneasiness, when things are happening out there in the community that we just don't know or how to maneuver, navigate through it, we just, maybe come by and just let this be a symbol of, peace right here. What's going on? Close your eyes. What can I do? What can I do to help that person that's next to me? It's all about the giving and the receiving. So I just want to really thank you all again for allowing me to share here this evening. And you know what? I look forward to coming back and seeing really what the program's like during the day. It gives me goosebumps. It gives me excitement, just to see this is our future. Oh, we got to invest in our future. And that's where I'm at. Yeah, the future. Thank you to everyone for allowing me to be here. Jamie, should you wrap them up? If you were to.
Well, thank you for being here with us. Many of you know Girls Inc.'s mission to inspire girls to be strong, smart, and bold, but what you may not know is our vision is powerful girls in an equitable society. And so this just really rings true from both a Rotary perspective of service above self, as well as from the Girls Inc. perspective of raising future leaders in the next generation. And also Girls Inc. and the park was built out of a collaboration through our community. I always say our facility was built for our community by our community, and so was this park in conjunction with the city of Carpinteria many, many years ago. And so I think the location of it was very intentional so that when you're here for soccer Saturdays, if your kids are in AYSO, or you're just walking your dog through the park, you can walk by and be reminded that we're here as a community and we're here to work together and in collaboration. So thanks to Swati. Thank you guys. And I would like to challenge everyone here in spreading peace. So that's next week. Think of something that you can do to make someone's day a little brighter. If it's a random act of kindness or just saying hello to a stranger and asking them how their day is going, that will just continue on and help those wonderful vibes of happiness and peace continue through our community. We're all ambassadors of that. So please. And you guys are welcome when we're done here, that our campus will be open at 5:30 to come tour the campus. We've got some libations and treats and learn more about Girls Inc. and see what we've been doing.
Love you, Girls Inc. outfits.
This was not planned. No, it was not. We work together.
We'll be here to keep us.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to say thank you for having me at the unveiling today. This peace bowl carries one simple message, which is may peace prevail on earth. And it's so much more than just a nice message. It really is a call to action, and it feels really timely given the state of our country right now. Peace isn't something that just happens. It's a choice that we make. It's a choice that we make how we show up in the community, how we listen, how we act with our neighbors. And so having this peace poll here really just seems right. Not only because we're on a campus with Girls in Carp, who's really teaching the future generation of girls how to advocate, how to lean into their confidence. But my two girls also go here, so I'm a little biased. So it's extra special. And I just think I'm really appreciative of having this here in Carpinteria, and let this really be a reminder to all of us that our voices really help shape the future. So I'd like to just say thank you to you all, and thank you to the Rotary Fund.
Yeah, you're supposed to think.
Wait a minute. You want to say something first there?
No.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, thank you, Ray. Thanks for coming. I wanted to give a little reflection on how Rotary actually fits into this. In 1905, Rotary was formed. By the year 1925, we were all over the world. And by 1950,
1946, we were in over 100 countries. So in 1946 was also the first ever United Nations Summit that was held in London. 1 year prior to that, in June of 1945, there was a conference. It was called the United Nations Conference, and it was held in San Francisco. At that event, it was organized by Rotarians, and believe it or not, 49 of the original people that sat were Rotarians. The international president, the general secretary of Rotary, all were invited to be serving as facilitators and advisors for peace because of our role in world peace at that time. And that's where Rotary picked up that slack. We became part of the World Peace Initiative because of the history we had from way back in 1905 to the 1920s. When we talk about peace, we have to first look at this, all the different languages from all over the world. We have to realize that peace is only going to come true if we appreciate others' people's way of living, their religions, and the way of life, the cultures and traditions that they have. That is one thing that's difficult because we have a specific culture and way we do things. So very seldom are we able to go into other countries and actually see how they appreciate what they appreciate because it's a little bit different country to country. So our role as peacemakers is, believe it or not, to help them out, to make sure that we serve others. President 2012 and 13 was Suguchi Tanaka. He was from Japan. And he said, and his theme that year was peace through service. And the reason he came up with that one, he came from Japan. His family ancestry were all part, or they became a portion of what happened in the fallout of the 2 atomic bombs, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yet he was able to move forward with that and said, we have to still unite. No matter what our differences are, we have to unite. And the only way we're able to do that is as Rotarians, to serve the people that we think need the most help. So peace through service makes a lot of sense. How could you as a person go out and help somebody out and then walk away and come back and create harm to that person? It's not going to happen. I went and had the opportunity over the years to work with Rotary International doing projects around the world. This last project that I went to was in Guatemala. I went to a Maya Nachi village, and they taught me something. Part of their ancestry, part of their history, part of their culture. Everywhere I went, strangers, people I knew, it didn't matter. Even if we're crossing on the street or driving down the road side by side, they'd always smile and say hello to me. Always. Everybody would do that. You could be a total stranger, and they would say hello to you. So I think in part of creating peace, we all have to realize that if we put a smile on for everybody, it's pretty hard to not think about what that peace actually does, what that smile is going to do because you've broken down a wall. So remember that. That's one of the lessons I like to teach you, and that was one that the Mayans taught me. If you smile at strangers, you'll always get that in return. So remember that one. It's a good way to live by. With that, thank you for doing the Peace Bowl. This starts an awareness. Carpinteria doesn't need a lot of it, but you have to realize, talking to Jamie, those people that are underprivileged, even in our community, reach out for them, and remember, serve them, because as Rotarians, that's how we do. And it's peace through service that's going to make this world better. Thank you.
So just get some last closing comments before the rain comes. Thank you. Thank you all for, if you're here, you're a peace person. And that's so great. And it's as simple as Wayne was just saying, the smile. Smile to somebody you've never met, or say hi to somebody you've never met. It's that simple, isn't it? Yeah, so thank you for being here. Roland, what are your final thoughts?
We have one last thing. Part of peace is recognizing that we are all responsible and we are all a collective. As Peace Builder Chair for our Rotary Club, we have a Peace Builder baton. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to pass it between yourselves. Just make sure you get a chance to just pass the baton. And as you do that, it symbolizes the commitment and shared witness to fostering peace and goodwill in our community, our nations, and our world. As you receive and pass this baton, I want you to reflect on the nations represented by the languages on the pole. I want you to think about your nation And I want you to think about nations in conflict and pray for peace. And also celebrate joint resolutions. And that's why we're here today. Thank you all. Be sure and touch the pole before you go. It is not something to just look at. It is something to touch and enjoy, and I appreciate what you said.
Roland,
Thank you all for being here.
what are the languages?
All of the languages are English, Chumash, Korean, Japanese, French, German, Dutch, and we're missing the Braille plaque, but we will get that. Yes, and Arabic. That was the other one. And it was, by the way, it was a combination of a Rotary Club selecting and also Girls Inc. And they went right to the girls and said, what are the important languages in your community? So it's a beautiful poll, and we're excited. Also, we're representing Rainbow as well. So unity among all differences.
Is your final thought?
I'm really thrilled that this is here. When I found out the middle school was getting one, I immediately asked. And you pushed. Yes, and I pushed. And I just think it's such a wonderful place to be because everyone knows this field gets used so much by kids, adults. It's very busy if you have small children. And it's just a constant reminder to our community, for everyone who walks by here. The girls walk by every day from Catalino into our program. And if they can just remember little actions to spread peace in our community, it will just keep going and going.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
And one final thing, we have this beautiful plaque with a rock that will be placed right. Where are we going to put it?
Right about where you're standing.
Right about where I'm standing. Anyway, and it'll also represent the unity between certainly Girls Inc. and Rotary Clubs in providing this pool. So thank you all for being here. We really do appreciate it. Everybody coming distances too as well.
And there are cookies here. Don't forget the
Yeah.
cookies.
And that are cookies.
And
I think that's it.
you guys have any tickets for it?
Yes, at 5:30, you're all welcome to our open house to come and mingle amongst each other and other community members. You've got libations and food, and just see what Girls think. All of our, if you haven't seen the library yet, that's a big one to look. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. I see.